My dad handed me an official letter of disownment after I refused to attend my brother's wedding after he stole my fiancée 2 weeks before our wedding. Dylan was the golden child, 2 years younger but always ahead in my parents' eyes. I was 32 when I got engaged to Sarah after 4 years together. We'd planned a September ceremony at a vineyard outside the city. Then Dylan came home from his MBA program. Sarah lit up around him, asking endless questions about his internship and business plans. She started quoting him constantly. Dylan thinks we should invest in that startup. Dylan says the housing market will crash. 2 weeks before our wedding, Sarah called me. Marcus, we need to talk. At our first date coffee shop, she couldn't look at me. I can't marry you. Dylan and I have feelings for each other. Real feelings. 3 months. They'd been falling in love behind my back while I planned our wedding. My parents' reaction wasn't concern. It was relief. Maybe this is for the best, Mom said. Dylan's more her speed intellectually. When I called it betrayal, Dad warned me about my language. They'd suspected Dylan had feelings but didn't want to create drama. Dylan walked in wearing the watch I'd given him. We tried to fight it, he said. Actually, we were hoping we could use the venue. Sarah loves that vineyard. All that money's already spent, Dad added. Our $20,000. So Dylan steals my fiancé and now you want him to steal my wedding too? Don't be dramatic, Mom replied. Dylan and Sarah are perfect for each other. 2 weeks later, they got married at my vineyard with my guests. My parents posted Facebook pictures. Happy family, perfect couple. 6 months later came another wedding invitation. Mom called. Family is family. You need to forgive and move on. Dad got stern. You're being childish. We're tired of this attitude. If you can't be part of this family, maybe you need to think about what kind of son you want to be. 3 weeks ago, they called my bluff. Dad showed up with an envelope from his law firm. Inside, Marcus Hayes is no longer considered a member of the Hayes family. All financial ties severed. All inheritance revoked. Dylan's always been the better son anyway, Dad said. We should have done this years ago. I smiled. Thank you for making this decision easy. This morning, I woke to desperate banging and 147 frantic messages begging me to stop what I'd started, except I hadn't started anything. All 3 looked like they'd been up all night. What did you tell them? Dad shouted. The Times. The Chronicle. Dylan's hands shook. They're running a story about Dad's firm, the Henderson case. They know everything. The cover-up, falsified evidence, witness intimidation. 23 years ago, Dad defended Robert Henderson, who killed a young mother while drunk driving. Dad buried evidence, paid off witnesses. Henderson walked free. Dad's career took off. You think I did this? You're the only one with access, Dad said. Dylan went pale. Oh God, it's Sarah. I told her everything about Henderson, how Dad built his reputation. I thought she'd be impressed. We called Sarah. After deflection, I grabbed the phone. We're suggesting you're capable of that level of manipulation. Her laugh was cold. You never deserved me, Marcus. You think it was coincidence I bumped into you 4 years ago? I researched you for months, became exactly what you'd fall for. The engagement was fake, all of it. But then Dylan came home with better access to your father's files. She paused. And honestly, more fun in bed. What do you want? Justice, Richard. Elizabeth Henderson was my aunt, your client's victim. My uncle never recovered, started drinking, lost custody of their daughter. He killed himself when I was 16. This was never about love. It was about making you pay. She destroyed Dylan. You served your purpose. You gave me everything I needed. The story ran the next morning. Dad's license suspended. Firm dissolved. Dylan and Sarah are divorcing. 6 months later, I'm doing better than ever. Got promoted, started dating someone who likes me for who I am, bought my own house. Sarah's revenge destroyed my family but freed me from them.